Caulfield Cup, narrowly from Westwood Road and Gold.
It's flick or follow time from a big spring. Adam Blencowe, the best in the business from racing and sports, is here. Flick or follow, we'll start with the 3-year-olds, the Caulfield Guineas and Griff. Flick or follow, I think it's an okay race.
No, I'm against it. I thought he looked more like Mighty Boss than Animo, Griff. They ran 1.5 seconds slower than the Toorak. Typically, it's about half that. It's not just the feel, it's the figures with Griff. I'm against. He's a flick for me.
Are you flick or following? I'll give you two. Militarised and King Colorado, both in the Ladbrokes Cox Plate.
I was flick militarised until he got to the Cox Plate, so he can go into the follow camp. But King Colorado, form in slow races, he's a flick.
All right, Derby, Riff Rocket. Flick, follow, where are we sitting?
Follow Riff Rocket, but follow him back in trip, I think. I don't know that he quite got home over the 1.5 miles. So follow Riff Rocket over shorter.
I think he'll head towards the Ladbrokes Cox Plate. I agree. I think they love him over 2,000. And I'm going to absolutely follow Zardozi. Very rare do we see an Oaks winner come out and be a staying mare, but I think absolutely she is one.
Yeah, absolutely. Kingman, Dubawi, Cummings, the names are there. It's all class. Follow.
Time for the mile pile. We'll start with Mr. Brightside, Alligator Blood, and of course Fangirl. We're following all of those three. Pride of Jenny, flick or follow?
I think we'll flick her. I think she's a one-trick pony. It's a good trick, but I think we'll flick.
I'll follow her because I think she'll be very competitive and she will make a race. How about Redina out of the Epsom?
No, he nicked the Epsom. He's a flick.
Amelia's Jewel. Do we flick or follow her to an autumn? And then you would assume a Melbourne or Sydney Spring in 12 months' time.
Yeah, you would think so. I think she's a strong follow. It all went wrong for her. The wheels came off halfway, but the start was good in the Melbourne Spring there. We know she's a good horse. The form worked out. She's a follow.
And I'm going to follow you as well. I'm going to follow her all the way into autumn, into next spring, in particular to the Quokka, where she'll be very good again. And lastly, Kovalika, a mile, 2,000 metres. Flick or follow?
I think he's a strong follow. Not much went right for him in the spring. I think most people think less of Kovalika now. I think more. What about you, Cam?
I'm following Kovalika all the way to 2,000 metres. In particular, next October in the Moonee Valley, I think the race is perfect for him. Time for the sprinters. Giga Kick, flick or follow, Blinks?
Well, we saw him once in the spring. He was rusty there. He brought a knife to a gunfight at the Valley. How rusty will he be when we see him next? I'm not sure. He's a flick until we see more. What about you?
Yeah, he's a flick for me. I think there's 5 better sprinters now in the country, which we didn't think a couple of months ago. How about I Wish I Win? Very limited preparation, ran well. Flick or follow into autumn?
I think he's a follow. He's too good for mine to be flicking I Wish I Win. I love the Everest run, even though it didn't go right for him. So he's a strong follow for mine. I'll follow him. You?
Absolutely follow as we head towards the Melbourne Autumn. Let's get to the stayers. And last year, 12 months ago, Blink, she said, I am following Solcombe, and you are oh so close. Give me one this year. Flick or follow, same mould.
Very similar. I'll go same colours. I'll go same race. Muramasa comes through the Queen's Cup. Very similar rating to Solcombe last year. Achieved slightly differently, but with no less promise. I'm with Muramasa as a strong follow from the spring.
I'm with you. Great profile. Big follow for me as well. And for the 2-year-olds, it's too early. The autumn's so far away.
Hold on.
Oh.
I've got one.
Oh, hello.
Bold Bastille. They don't go that fast first time out very often. If Bold Bastille doesn't run top 3 in the slipper, I'm topless on flick or follow in 12 months' time.
You know what then? I backed him at the Valley, so I'm going to follow him as well. You've changed my mind.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.